In this video, Chapter 3, Equations and Inequalities, Part 2, Quadratic Simultaneous Equations. Solve the simultaneous equations. Question 1, the two equations. The first one is quadratic equation. Second one is a linear equation. You can solve either substitution method or elimination method. So if you do elimination method, you can only eliminate y term because the y term is the linear. You cannot eliminate x term because the first equation, x term is the square. So elimination method, you cannot eliminate x term. So I'm going to show the elimination method. I'm going to eliminate y term, so multiply by 3. So 3x plus 3y equals 9. So I'm going to rewrite this first equation, x squared minus 3y equals 1. I'm going to add these two equations. So x squared plus 3x, positive 3y, negative 3y cancel, 0, equals 9 plus 1, 10. So rearrange this equation, x squared plus 3x minus 10 equals 0. Now factorize. If you add two numbers, positive 3, if you multiply two numbers, negative 10, so 5 and 2. So positive 5, negative 2. Now x plus 5 equals 0. If x plus 5 equals 0, or x minus 2 equals 0. So x equal negative 5, or x equal to 2. So now go back to the equation and find the y value. So I'm going to use the second equation because this is the easiest one. So I'm going to find the x plus 5, y equals 3. So I'm going to find the y value. So y equals 3 minus x. So if x equals minus 5, 3 minus 5, which is 8. Positive 3 plus 5, 8. So next one, if x equal to 2, so y equals 3 minus 2, which is 1. So we have two answers. So x equal to minus 5, then y equals 8. This is one pair. And other one is x equal to 2, y equals 1. Another pair. I'm going to show you how to do the substitution method. You can substitute either x or y, but if you substitute x, you need to do more work because the first equation, x term is a square, so you need to do more work. If you substitute y term, it's easy. So I'm going to do the substitute y. So from equation 1, y equals 3 minus x. So I'm going to substitute first equation. So x squared minus 3 minus x equals 1. So x squared minus 9 plus 3x equals 1. X squared plus 3x. Rearrange, minus 10 equals 0. you will get the quadratic equation same as the first one, substitution method or elimination method, both the same equation. And now you can factorize x plus 5 and x minus 2 equals 0. Then you will get the x value and y value. Solve the simultaneous equation. We have two equations. So first equation is a quadratic, second equation is a linear one. In this question, we cannot eliminate either x term or y term. The only way to solve substitution method. So I'm going to substitute for x because that is easy for here. So x equals 9 minus y. So I'm going to substitute for x. So 9 minus y squared minus 3y times 9 minus y plus 2y squared equals 0. So expand this bracket. So you can use this formula if a minus b whole thing squared equals a squared minus 2 times ab plus b squared. So my a squared is 9, 9 squared is 81 minus 2 times 9y, so 18y by plus y squared minus 3y times 9, 27y plus 3y squared plus 2y squared equals 0. Now simplify this. 2y squared, 3y squared, 5y squared plus y squared, 6y squared plus 27y and 18y. So negative 45y plus 81 equals 0. Now you can divide this equation by 3. So you can easy to factorize. So if you divide by 3, 2y squared minus 15y plus 27 equals 0. Now if you multiply two numbers, 54, which is 2 times 27, 54. 54. The factors is 9 times 6. So negative 9, negative 6. So 2y squared minus 6y minus 9y plus 27 equals 0. So if you factorize these two, so 2y times y minus 3 minus 9 close the bracket, y minus 3 equals 0. So if you take y minus 3 common, y minus 3 times y minus y equals 0. So y minus 3 equals 0. If y minus 3 equals 0, then y equals 3. Or 2y minus 9 equals 0. So y equals 9 over 2. Now you have to find the x value. So here x equals 9 minus y. So if y equals 3, x equals 9 minus 3, so x equals 6. So if y equals 9 over 2, then x equals 9 minus 9 over 2, which is 9 over 2 and 4.4 and a half. So if x equals, if y equals 3, x equals 6. This is one pair of answer. The next one, if x equals 4 and a half and y equals also 4 and a half, 9 over 2. Pause this video and try it yourself. The first equation is quadratic, second equation is linear equation. So to solve these equations, only way to solve this one is substitution method. You cannot do the elimination method because the first equation is quadratic. You cannot eliminate. So to substitute, you can substitute A or B. And you need to choose which one is easy to do the work. So here I am going to choose B. So B equals 8 minus 3A. So now I am going to substitute first equation. So 3A squared plus 8 minus 3A whole thing squared equals 28. Now expand the bracket. 3A squared plus expand this bracket. So 8 squared is 64 minus 8 times 3A is 24. So 24 times 2, 48A plus 3A squared, which is 9A squared equals 28. Now simplify this equation. So 9A squared plus 3A squared, 12A squared minus 48A and plus 64 minus 28 equals 0. So 12A squared minus 48A plus 50, sorry, 36 equals 0. Now I'm going to divide by 12. Then I can do the factorize easy. So divide by 2, sorry, it's 12. So A squared minus 4A plus 3 equals 0. So if you multiply two numbers plus 3, if you add two numbers minus 4. So only the factor is 1 and 3. So minus 1 minus 3. So A minus 1 equals 0 or A minus 3 equals 0. So A equals 1 or A equals 3. If A equals 1, I'm going to substitute go back to the original equation. So b equals 8 minus 3a. So 8 minus 3, 5. B equals 5. So if a equals 3, b equals 8 minus 3 times 3, which is minus 9 and plus 8, so minus 1. So the answer a equals 1, then b equals 5. This is one pair. Another one is if a equals 3, b equals minus 1. Solve the simultaneous equation. The first one, x minus y equals 6. Second one, xy equals 4. You can use the substitution method. You can substitute either x or y. So here I am going to substitute x equals something. So x equals 6 plus y. So here y times 6 plus y equals 4. Expand the bracket. So 6y plus y squared equals 4. So rearrange the equation. Y squared plus 6y minus 6y minus 4 equals 0. Now I'm going to do the completing square, which is easy. So here, if you do the factorizing, you cannot get the proper factor. So I'm going to do the completing square method. So y, here y squared plus 6y. So y plus half of y terms, which is 3 squared. Then take away 3 squared, which is 9, minus 4 equals 0. Now y plus 3 squared equals minus 9 minus 4, which is minus 13. So I'm going to put other side 13. So now take both sides square root. So y plus 3 equals plus or minus square root 13. So now y equals minus 3 plus or minus square root 30. So you have two answers for y. So now go back to the original equation and find the x value. If y equals minus 3 plus root 13, then x equal 6 plus y. So 6 plus y is minus 3 plus root 13. So simplify this one. Plus 6 minus 3, 3 plus root 13. So next one, if y equals minus 3 minus root 13, x equal 6 minus 3 minus 3 minus root 13. So if you simplify this one, minus time minus positive, so 9 plus root 13. So if x is 3 plus root 13. Y is minus 3 plus root 13. This is one answer. Next one, if x equals 9 plus root 13, y equals minus 3 minus root 13. Two pair of answers. Next video will be covering chapter 3 part 3 simultaneous equations on graph. I hope you found this video helpful. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.